Coming at you from Dumb. Oh, hey everybody! Welcome to Dumb Investing. I'm Lloyd. That guy over there. That's whoops! That guy over there is Harry.
It's never a dull introduction with you, Lloyd.
Never. And it's time to get dumb up in here. All right, so we're gonna have a great show tonight. We've got all 8 of you that are joining us now. We sure appreciate that. For the rest of you that are new, you've stumbled upon the dumbest investing channel in all of YouTube. We're 2 dummies, Lloyd and Harry and Lloyd, and we are taking on Wall Street with random dice rolls and a random stock picker and our retirement money. So, all right. So how this works? We roll random dice. We pick random stocks. We do 3 a night. We do a little bit of homework, and we try to pick the best of the 3. And then the next day, because we do this after hours, we're normal 9-to-5ers. Tomorrow, we go out, we buy that stock. We have full transparency. Down below, you will have a link to our spreadsheet. You can see everything we've done since we started the channel, all the stocks we've bought. We haven't sold any yet, but when we do, we will be putting it all on there. It's full transparency. You guys get to see exactly what we do with our life. So with that, let's go roll some dice and pick some stocks. What do you say, Harry?
I love it.
All right. Random dice. Let's do this. All right. Our random dice says a 5. So we go out to our random stock picker. And we're going to pick 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kings. KNGS. All right, we're doing this 2 more times. We're going to go roll that dice again. Oh, 1 click. 1 click on the old randomizer. A DLY. Back to the dice. Do some rolling. All right, a 3. 1, 2, 3. KSU. Kansas State University. Okay, now comes the fun part. This is where we've got 3 random stock picks now. So between Harry and myself, we're going to go out and do a little research and figure out which one of these is the least dumbest thing to do. So I use the Yahoo, and Harry's a little bit smarter. He uses Webull. Webull is our trading platform that we use for dumb investing. Follow the link down below. You click that sucker. You put $100 in your account. They're going to give you at least 1 stock. One of our viewers said they got 1 stock when they clicked, 1 stock when their deposit went through. I don't know exactly how that works, but anyways, you're going to get at least 1 for sure. I guarantee you'll get 1. And it's a great way to start investing. All right, Kansas City Southern. That is an expensive stock compared to what we normally see.
Yeah.
Woo!
So Kansas City Southern is a rail operator, and they have just been in the news lately about a CP Rail, so Canadian rail company, buying them out. Oh. For about $25 billion. So they show market cap about $23.6 billion. So what the market cap is generally what the total value of the company would be. So it takes your share price times the outstanding shares, and that gives you your market cap or the total valuation of the company. Same thing.
So I'm assuming it's valued somewhere around 260 because it's kind of sitting in there. Do you see anything on the buyout pricing?
No, but let me click on this and let's do a deep dive here real quick.
Yeah, see how it just jumped recently? I would bet that 260-ish is the buy price. So there's probably not a lot of upward on this one.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's a $25 billion deal in terms of valuing the stock at $275.
Oh. So potentially $15 in there. Yeah. How come nobody else is jumping on it if there's $15? Because it's 15 of 260 is not very much percent, right?
Right.
Your money's set for a long time not doing anything.
Yeah, and you're basically rolling it into a new company. And yeah, so I think there's not a lot of upside for this. And if your outstanding shares get rolled over into CP, what type of valuation happens in CP and how all of that stuff works. So,
Yeah. All right, right now I give it a 1 dumb. Let's go to something else.
is it a 1 dumb or a 10 dumb?
I
Which
don't
one's the
even know.
dumbest?
A -4. Who knows? We don't know what we're doing here. All right, DLY is our next one. Double line yield opportunities fund. Now that just sounds fun. Who wouldn't want to double line your yields, right? Yeah, buddy. This one sounds great. Let's see what they do.
So speaking of that, right off the top, the yield is 7.13%. So not too bad.
Oh, I'm all in. This already
You're
gets
all in.
10 dumbs and a smiley face. Oh, where are they
So
from?
market cap right at about $942 million.
I don't have any financials. Are they making money? I got nothing.
I don't see any of that either.
They're just
being that it's
money.
just a fund, they must be investing in they must just be investing in other either indexes or stocks and kicking back at 7.13%.
Ex-dividend dates tomorrow. Got to buy it tomorrow to get that sweet yield.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right, that might be.
All right, 10 dumbs on the dumb scale. All right, let's try KNGS. KNGS. Can you tell I'm all hyped up? I'm having a much better day today.
That's good.
Yeah, and I got some happy grandpa soda here.
Yeah, I missed out on that today.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Up Holdings Compound Kings ETF. Okay.
So not a whole lot of data that I can see here.
They have only been around, according to Yahoo, since December. Yeah.
I'm going to run a quick Google on this just to see.
So this investment seeks to provide long-term capital growth. Income is secondary objective. The fund generally invests in securities that Up Holdings believes have the potential to compound at a higher rate than the S&P 500 index over multi-year periods. Wow. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
So securities of companies medium and large market capitalizations located in both the United States and China, primarily via the Hong Kong listed securities. Well.
This is interesting. I'm looking at their website here, and they have a comparison from their inception to the S&P 500. So this Kings ETF is up 137%, and the S&P is up 48%. Quite the spread.
How did they come up with that? I show them opening at 24.5 and they're at 28.7.
Yeah, you'd have to look at the website and maybe their inception date was they might be tracking it backwards. I don't know.
Yeah, according to Yahoo, their inception date was December 29th of 20 and inception of 24.50. I don't know, dude. I could go with either the second one or this one. I could go either way.
I can too.
I like the 7% on the other one. Man,
I do as well. That seems too blasé for us, though, doesn't it? Like a little boring.
This is kind of the YOLO world, right? Let's YOLO on this one.
All right, I'm into that.
That would be dumb. Kings it is.
Kings it is.
Awesome. Woohoo. So folks, that's what we do. We find 3 stocks randomly. Nobody pays us to invest in their stocks. We don't make a commission on any of this bullshit. We just do it. And now we take a look at our portfolio and we see how we do. That's where Harry, best producer on YouTube, takes over.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty wild day today in the markets. Depending on what you are invested in, I know personally I've got a fair amount of tech stock and lots of those did fairly well today. Yeah, there was a lot of green, but there was also a lot of red. So a lot of the recovery stocks, and the Johnson & Johnson, and a lot of the like costs and airlines, all of those were down today, balancing everything out. So overall, again, as we kind of talk about every day, and we'll probably stop talking about it because the markets always kind of seem to be relatively flat. So unless there's some big moves, there's probably not a whole lot to talk about. The Nasdaq did hit over 1% today, so that was good. Down here, you can see the big green movers. So Tesla was the biggest green mover. Apple was pretty good today too. Nvidia. So a lot of those big tech stocks did very well today.
Huh.
Banking services in this box here,
Yikes.
not so good. Not so good.
Banking did pretty good yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That would make sense that they'd probably have an off day today.
Yeah, and it was an interesting day, and maybe we'll talk about it in a few minutes here after we take a look at our lovely portfolio.
Oh man, is that stock socket? All right, so folks, so here's a little bit that I drummed up at lunchtime on socket. So this is what happens to investors sometimes. You randomly pick an awesome stock and you buy this awesome stock and you put it in your portfolio. And then the company decides, you know what, we want to raise some extra money. So what Socket has proposed is Socket is releasing $10 million worth of stock onto the market. They had about 5 million shares outstanding. So basically what that does is that devalues your share as a shareholder by about $2. So that's what we're seeing is the results of that. People understanding that, man, the minute Socket starts selling and against what already exists, the value of that company is going to be shelved. So we are reaping the rewards of being screwed over by the company that we own.
Awesome.
Yay, Socket. They suck.
Well, there is some hope as the aftermarket is up 3.5%. So we'll see.
That's good. So
what happens.
Let's hope as investors that they are going to take that extra $10 million and make something of it, and our stock actually goes up. That would be the hope, is that they're raising money for something really cool, like they got an awesome contract sitting on their desk, and they just need to go get something going. So
that would be awesome.
Fingers are totally crossed with those guys. But yeah, that happens sometimes when you're an investor, and you technically don't lose until you sell. We are down right now, but we haven't lost.
We don't lose until we sell.
Yeah, that's what you say when you take a drink of this and you go, damn it. So they were our number one loser for the day. That's just wonderful.
Yeah, GFL was our second biggest loser today.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they're up in the post market.
They are, yeah. So we'll see what happens. And then our big winners today, there wasn't a whole lot of big winners, but our inverse select growth ETF was up 0.75% today. And Centrus Energy was up 2.8% today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They had a hard day the other day, so yeah.
Was Key Corp our new one from yesterday?
Yeah, Key is what we got yesterday.
Cool. So we bought that one today.
Yeah, and I think I bought that one pretty close to the market open.
20.52, and we closed off at 20.48. So we were down 5 cents. No, yeah, 4.5 cents. Not too bad.
Yeah, and that one was all over the map. Had I had time to, I put in an electronic thing and went to work, and didn't have time to watch it.
Wow.
You might have gotten lucky and caught that dip there and been ahead for the day and been like, oh, dumb investing. I'm all over you guys.
Totally. All right. What else happened in the world today? We had consumer price inflation.
Where are we at it on a whole? What's our account? It's pretty ugly because it was down 25 yesterday.
I was so excited to talk about consumer price inflation.
I know. I'm sorry.
Let's go back.
I want to see what we're doing. So we're down an extra $5 today. No. Yeah, we were $24.75 yesterday, right?
Yeah,
we're down $25.
That's about right.
Yeah, so another $5. Yeah, make it red. What the heck? Sailing the seas of red, day 2. Stuck in the Sargasso Sea. Okay, so you want to talk about some consumer price index. Let's hear your take, Mr. Harry.
Well, generally things on the consumer price inflation index there, came up pretty much where expectations were. They were a little bit above expectations. So I think the market thought that was good, that everyone is reporting as we are seeing inflation increase. So the biggest points in inflation were in energy. So your fuel prices, gas prices, and like natural gas prices, those were definitely the highest. They were coming out about, I think, around 20% year over year. So big numbers for energy, but energy will come back down, right? It's commodity.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people were kind of freaking out, thinking it was going to be a lot higher, huh?
Yeah, I think so. And so again, next month we'll see what consumer price inflation does. Probably much along the same things, but yeah, I guess for everything as it feels as crazy in our world, like you can't buy a new car, you can't get a quad, you can't get a boat, you can't buy all of this stuff because everybody's sold out of everything. There's a whole bunch of people that are still at work, restaurants, airlines, tech, everybody, right? So there's a lot of recovery that still needs to come into play. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more like we're trending in the right direction. And generally, if I'm feeling that way, then it's probably what the market is feeling. I mean, I'm just a guy on YouTube. I don't know anything, but it made me feel a little bit better. So if I feel a little bit better, then others are going to be feeling a little bit better as well.
Yeah, the guys on Bloomberg this morning were talking about savings increased 1.3 trillion in America over the last year, and they're waiting for that to dump out there, and they're saying, are we ready for that? Is the market already got that priced in? Is it going to surprise the market when we do it? And then the other guy said, well, what do they spend their money on? Because you can't buy anything right now. It's kind of awesome.
Right. Exactly. I was just going to ask you that. What are you going to spend your money on? You've got $1.3 trillion. What are you going to go buy? You can't buy a boat. You can't. So it's going to be vacations, right? Most of that is going to be going to restaurants and vacations and travel and all of that kind of stuff. I got to think, and since we can't do any of that right now, and that's why all of the recovery stocks took a hit today, because of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is getting another look at. So, the fear that this opening or reopening of the economy being prolonged, I think, is what's taken a hit on a lot of the recovery stocks, and being airlines, etc.
Yeah, people down south are building pools apparently, because the Lloyd Picker pool is sitting in idle right now. The granite's in. There's some tile on there. There's a whole lot of rebar. It's just getting rained on, and not much is going on. We had the Snowmageddon, the mega freeze, and so my pool guy was all telling me, hey, I bought all your stuff, and if you want to triple your money, we could sell all those pumps and stuff because everybody wants them right now. And I'm like, no, let's just get the pool done by summer. Because it's already 90 degrees down here, so we could use the pool.
So they came back to you and said, hey, you can save money on your pool if you want to sell your stuff.
Yeah, and he said,
wow,
I could probably get you the replacement stuff by August. I'm like, well, what good does that do, dude? Come on. I'm a big fat guy sweating already. I need a pool.
Well, you either pay up
here. I know.
Pay up or you pay with your time, right? As
Amen, brother.
Says, you either wait or pay. One of the two.
For sure.
Very cool.
But yeah, so that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate you spending your 20 minutes with us tonight. We love doing this. This is something that's really fun for us. It's a stress reliever. We get to come home from our 9 to 5 and talk up some stock data and have some fun. Spreadsheets down below. You want to go check that out. Webull link down below. $100. Get one or two stocks. Who knows what you're going to get? One stock for sure. Have some fun with that. And as you put your $100 in there and you get your free stock, don't invest like that guy.
Certainly don't invest like Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe. All those fun YouTube things. Oh, apparently there's a little bell button too if you wanted to get an alert for when we go live. I said yesterday that you get an alert if you subscribe. I don't think that's true, but if you click the bell, you might get one. Who knows? See what happens.
Who knows? We're still learning too.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
ring
just
the
some
bell.
dummies on YouTube. Don't listen to us. Just for entertainment purposes only.
We are not professionals.
We are far from professionals.
But we're having a lot of fun. Guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, all.